I was working late, starving, and ate a biscuit. For that, my manager slapped me with a $600,000 penalty. She pointed her finger right in my face, absolutely furious. Skylar, don't you dare think just because you closed a deal, you're hot stuff. This is a workplace, not your personal kitchen. If you want to eat, do it on your own time. Company policy explicitly forbids snacks. You knew, and you did it anyway, making it 10 times worse. That $600,000 commission? Canceled. I just looked at her, calmly saying, whatever. I decided to just lean into it, throw in the towel, and that's when she couldn't sit still anymore. Brenda was seething at my attitude. Skylar, write an apology. A public apology in front of everyone. I watched Brenda's face, flushed crimson with rage, and instinctively clenched my fists. Then I calmly said, fine by me. Every single colleague stared at me, disbelief etched on their faces. Brenda stormed off in her heels to the 23rd floor, leaving me at my desk. A moment later, a notice popped up in the company-wide Snapchat. Skylar from sales, for repeated violations of company policy, we have decided to dock her monthly commission, totaling $600,000. She is also required to issue a public apology at the company-wide meeting this afternoon at 2 p.m. as a warning to others. My colleagues looked at me in shock. Leo, from the desk across, messaged me privately. Brenda's totally going through menopause, don't mind her. Just swallow your pride, that's 600 grand. I just smiled. Swallowing my pride wouldn't help. She wanted to use me up and then discard me. She had been eyeing my position for a long time. When Mr. Sterling personally headhunted me, we had an agreement. No clocking in or out, complete freedom, eat and drink as I pleased, as long as I delivered results. Most of the sales department's revenue came from me alone. I closed the M-Corp deal, worth billions, in just 1 week. Brenda probably thought my job was too easy and was just plain jealous. I replied to Leo, just wait. This afternoon won't just be my public shaming, someone's also going to take my place. Leo looked stunned. I ignored him, calmly sitting at my desk, organizing and printing all my client files. Then I wiped clean all the data on my work phone. After doing these 2 things, I started writing my apology. Brenda came down once during this time. Seeing me write the apology, she smirked triumphantly. At 2 p.m., she came back with someone else. Over 100 people gathered in the main conference room on the 23rd floor. Brenda's voice rang out, clear and sharp. I'll reiterate, a company is a company. Don't think this place is your personal home. We've told you countless times not to turn it into a garbage dump, but some people just refuse to listen. Don't think just because the chairman headhunted you, you're special. Anyone can close a deal with a phone call and a dinner. That's not real skill. Skylar, get up here and apologize. Let everyone see how you messed up. I stood up and walked to the front, amidst a mix of bewildered and gloating stares. Manager Brenda is right. I shouldn't have eaten a biscuit in the office. From today on, I will strictly adhere to company rules and never cross the line again. Manager Brenda, I'm not exactly a wordsmith. I don't have much else to say. If you don't want me to eat, I won't eat. Being a sales rep isn't that big a deal. Good that you know. Given your repeated offenses, the senior management has decided today to revoke your position as sales director and demote you to a regular sales associate. This is our new director, Chad, a Stanford graduate. He will lead you all to new heights. A smattering of applause broke out. Brenda pulled a slick-haired man with an overly confident smirk forward. Leo and I exchanged glances. He was totally floored. Finally, Brenda added, Skylar, organize your client files and hand them over. They'll be reallocated. I agreed without a word, printed everything out, and handed it over. These clients, if you can handle them, go right ahead. Seeing me so cooperative, Brenda looked a little suspicious. She double-checked everything to make sure it was correct before finally dropping it. Chad, full of himself, strutted over to my desk right after coming down from the 23rd floor and tapped his finger on my desk. Skylar, hurry up. Pack all your stuff now. Otherwise, if anything goes missing, you'll be held responsible. I got it. As sales director, my desk used to be with everyone else, but my row was just me, with an open view of everyone opposite. Now, it was different. He couldn't wait to push me out, and my new spot was placed opposite him, right by the window. Even with AC in summer, I wasn't allowed to draw the blinds. The scorching sun streamed through the glass, making the computer screen glare and heating up the entire area. But none of that mattered. I silently packed my belongings and was about to move my computer to the new spot when he